Not every call that comes into a 911 center is a matter of life and death, but dispatchers must be prepared to handle any type of emergency. At 8:32 a.m. on the morning of May 29th, 1991, in Douglasville, Georgia, dispatcher Tim Bridges picked up a little girl's call for help.
Emergency 911.
My daddy's asleep and won't wake up.
Your baby is asleep and won't wake up?
No, my daddy.
Your daddy?
I have to go to school.
What's your
At first, I didn't think there really was a problem, except for her father just wouldn't get up and take her to school.
Are you on Parkway?
Yeah, Parkway.
Okay, he won't wake up?
No.
Can you tell if he's breathing all right? What's your name?
Holly. He is
Holly?
breathing. He'll wake up and he'll wake up and then go back to sleep. He'll wake up and go back to sleep. And I have to go to school.
Okay, Holly.
My concern right then was to get somebody out there just to see what the problem was, if there was a problem.
Holly? Holly?
What?
You all right?
I'm scared.
You're scared? You're scared?
I'm scared of ambulances.
Okay, you're afraid of ambulances? Okay.
Nice to you.
Yes, they are.
Right then when she said ambulance, especially when Holly started crying, then I realized that the call was a little bit more severe than what I thought it was because something was really panicking her.
I shaked him and tried to wake him up, and I couldn't wake him up. I was afraid that something was wrong with him and he was sick.
Yeah, this is Tim. Holly over here, she says that her father keeps waking up and going back to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and get an ambulance en route. Okay, Holly.
She was scared. She was crying. She was upset.
How old are you?
I know that you turn on the right, but I don't know what's wrong. He is breathing.
He's what?
He is breathing.
He is breathing.
He's not dead.
Paramedic Charles Brookshire kept in contact with the dispatchers.
They said that the person was going in and out of consciousness. You start to assess that in your mind. We weren't sure what could have been the problem. Could have been maybe even blood pressure that's created a stroke or something along those lines.
Nobody's there with you but your father, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on for me, okay, Holly?
Okay.
I'm going to get somebody to come down there and look at him for you, okay?
Okay. Well, is it going to be a lot of people?
Just going to be one deputy at first, okay?
I'll be scared.
Holly, it's all right.
Holly,
Huh?
my name is Kathy.
Kathy?
Uh-huh.
I'm scared.
Okay, well, it'll be okay.
Dispatcher Kathy Omby had been monitoring the call.
My concern was that I needed to calm Holly down.
Okay, Holly. Okay, what we're going to do is the sheriff's department's going to send an officer out, but we're also going to send an ambulance out in case he's sick, okay?
Please don't be able to take me to school because I have to go to school.
Okay, well, we'll just have to wait and see what they say, okay?
I said I have to go to school. But I was scared that my teacher would get mad.
No, don't be scared, Holly. The deputy that's coming down there is Sergeant Worthing. He's got two little girls, too. No, they're in school, but, well, they can't come, but he's going to come down there. You're brave, yeah. You did the right thing.
I kept trying to compliment her for doing such a good thing, especially for a 5-year-old to pick up a phone and call 911.
Holly, I'm still here.
Now I have a 911 sticker on my telephone.
Yeah, well, you did real good this time. How old are you, Holly? 5? I'm sorry, sweetie. I wish I could come, but I can't come. I've got to stay. Well, I've got to stay here and answer the phone for somebody else. I see another little girl might need me, just like you did.
When she told me that she had wanted me to come out, that got to me. And it still bothers me every time I hear the call because I knew that she was scared.
I told her I was scared of ambulances. I'm scared of the siren.
What I was going to do was to have them turn their sirens off before they got close to her house, so it wouldn't frighten her even more.
they?
When she told us that the fire trucks were there, a sigh of relief came to me.
All right, just go on out there and talk to them, okay?
I don't know what guy it is.
Okay, one of them's name is James Jones.
What?
Tell him you want to speak to James.
I wanted to give her someone that she could relate to on a personal basis.
Bye, Holly.
I knew that there was somebody there that could help her now.
She wanted to know was I James, and it sort of startled me. How'd this little girl get my name, you know, first of all? And I said, sure, I'm James. And I decided to take her in the house because she didn't need to see her dad in that kind of shape.
You okay? Can you wake up? Hey, wake up. Talk to me now.
He was unconscious, responsive only to painful stimuli. He reacted to us, he sat up and then began to speak to us, but he was thoroughly confused. He had no idea what day it was or where he was at. And then shortly after, he went to unconsciousness again.
You have any kind of, We had to get some information from Holly, because Holly was our only link to what was wrong with her dad.
Has her dad been sick?
I asked Holly, had her dad been sick, and she said no.
Did he take any kind of medication?
They asked me if he took some kind of medicine.
Britt, she's gonna come in there.
I showed him what the medicine was in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator? These your dad's? Thank you.
Charles? Yeah. Got it. Oh, good.
Once we found the insulin, it confirmed to me that he was an insulin-dependent diabetic and that he was hypoglycemic, headed for severe insulin shock. Holly saved her dad's life, there's no question. If Holly had not called, he probably would have gone to zero, and that could end up in death.
Dan Exum was treated at Douglas General Hospital and released later that same morning.
You going to school? What are you going to do? You going roller skating today?
Yes.
When's the next time you're going?
My brother Denny's a single parent, has been raising Holly on his own for a couple of years now.
You need to trim your bangs.
Gets Holly up in the morning, gets ready for school, works a full-time job, has all the duties of mom and dad.
Just kind of wobble.
Dan is grateful that his daughter Holly knew what to do in an emergency.
I was really surprised. I was proud of her because it's just her and I, and she's the only one that was here to help me. If it hadn't been for her, I don't know what would have happened or where I'd be.
Parents should teach their kids to use 911 when it's an emergency and not to play on the phone and make the prank calls.
Easy. Easy. All right, that's great.
I called 911 all by myself. I felt like they were going to take care of my dad.
She's a great little girl. I love her.